morning, and thanks so much for joining us. It is Monday, October 26th, and you are actually participating in the best Facebook Live show there is online. This is After GMS. I'm Tracy McCain with Megan Malaris in studio. Stacy Spivey is working from home, and meteorologist Triad Kirksey. What is this, day 2 in the building?
Yeah, it is.
Whoa.
We've made it to day 2.
Yeah, Triad Kirksey out in the weather garden. The weather has been all over the place. It was so nice and warm, even hot on Saturday by October standards, and then just this big drop off, and then I found myself turning the heat on in my house at 2 in the morning. What's going on?
Well, you know, it's just fall in North Carolina, right? We are on this roller coaster of temperatures. We kind of took a bit of a dip yesterday, but we're on our way back up starting today. Still on the cool side though, with highs in the mid 60s, but we're in the mid 70s on Tuesday. And then the roller coaster of temperatures goes back down again as we go through the week. Let's talk about these days really quickly though. For today, this morning, we have some drizzle out there right now, a few sprinkles possible as well. As we go through the rest of the day, well, I think the sprinkle and the drizzle activity should wind down over the next couple of hours. As far as the cloud cover is concerned, the clouds are going to hang tough most of the day, maybe a little sunshine this afternoon, more sun on Tuesday, and then we're going to watch the remnants of what is now Tropical Storm Zeta move across our neck of the woods on Thursday, and then a cold front will move through on Friday. So those are the 2 days that will give us the best chance of rain, and that cold front clears out all of that moisture just in time for the weekend. We'll see lots of sunshine this weekend and high temperatures only in the 50s on Saturday, with temperatures on Halloween night in the 30s and low 40s for lows. That's a quick look at your forecast.
Where do you go from there, Turan? I mean,
I got nothing for you.
We'll look forward to tomorrow.
There you go.
There you go. All right, we'll get more of the forecast in just a little bit, but we have to talk about what's happening nationally in the weather department here, because there's a lot happening across the U.S., Stacey.
Yeah, there definitely is. I mean, we saw a lot of rain this weekend, but other parts of the U.S. are seeing snow. So at least we don't have that, right? So check out what it looks like in Colorado right now. A snowstorm is dumping anywhere from 5 to 10 inches. For students, no snow days. Instead, most school districts switched to online learning days. Actually, I have a friend that lives there, and he posted a video on his Instagram page, and it was 15 degrees and snowing. So I think we are much luckier than they are. And in the Gulf, hurricane trackers are flying over Tropical Storm Zeta. It's expected to become a hurricane soon and is currently on track to make landfall somewhere along the Gulf or Panhandle. So really just some wild weather all across the board. We have been watching those wildfires, of course, out in California. There's snow in Colorado. There's been rain here in North Carolina, and then a tropical storm in the tropics. So just really just crazy year.
Crazy year, crazy weather. It's just crazy. Okay.
Say that again.
I refuse. All right, so Turan, you will help us make sense of all of this because, well, I guess make as much sense of it as you can.
I'm trying to make sense of it myself. You know,
Oh, great.
There's certainly a lot going on. That cold front that's moving through Colorado is actually going to probably bring an ice storm to Oklahoma, and then it will eventually bring us rain, just rain, as we go through Friday. And you know, it's just that time of the year you start getting more active weather patterns. You get more cold fronts that move through, and the snow this early in Colorado, it's a little bit ahead of schedule, but it does happen sometimes. I'm just glad that it's them getting the snow and not us. But the way that this year has gone, we might get our chance before the year is over. We'll just have to wait and see how things shake out.
It's just crazy, all these people on our feed saying they would prefer snow right now. They'd rather have snow over rain. Stacey, I know you're tracking some of the comments. This is unbelievable.
Oh, it's so funny. I mentioned snow one time and everybody's like, snow? What snow? Is it going to snow? I'm ready for it to snow.
Yeah, that's pretty typical here in North Carolina. Once you mention that 4-letter word, it's just like all chaos breaks loose.
Exactly.
And just as quickly you want it, you don't want it. Mm-hmm.
That's the way it goes. Real quickly, I saw a comment that someone was asking about us getting to Zeta, and let me see. I forgot. I can't find the comment now.
It was Nadine.
But Megan responded and kind of mentioned how the Greek alphabet goes in different order compared to the alphabet that we're used to using. So it's Zeta right now. If we do get another system, it'll be Eta. It looks like an H, but it's ETA is how you spell it. So we'll see if we get to that next system. Hopefully not, but it's only late October. We've certainly had tropical systems in the Gulf and in the Caribbean well into not only November, but December as well.
What would happen if we ran out of Greek alphabet? What happens then?
No one knows. We have not ever thought about even getting to that point, because that would be 40-something storms, maybe, if my math is correct, maybe 50-something. So if we get to that point, I don't know what we're going to do. My idea is just to name them, or not name them, but just start numbering them. Yeah, this is storm 54 at that point. Work. Yeah, but we'll see. And another question that's also come up is, okay, what if one of these storms that has a Greek name cause a lot of damage and gets retired? Will they use the name again if we have to go to the Greek alphabet again? And the answer is yes. Let's say Zeta, hopefully this does not happen, but let's say Zeta causes a lot of damage and they end up retiring it. The official designation for that storm would be Zeta 2020, and so you can go back and use Zeta again. So that's useless information for you, but if you're ever on Jeopardy, there you go. That might be the answer to one question.
Might happen. All right, so Peter is in Colorado this morning, and he says it's 10 degrees where he is. He said he can't wait to get home to Greensboro, and I said safe travels. Because that is, you know, you're going to go from needing an all-out winter getup to not even needing a jacket tomorrow. So stay safe and healthy. Yeah, I'm excited though that we're not dealing with what we're seeing there.
Yeah, I'm excited too that Halloween is going to be a little bit chillier. I put my son in his Halloween costume for just like a minute on Saturday. We were at Boo at the zoo, at the North Carolina Zoo, and it was so hot I had to take it off of him. But this Saturday at least you feel like you can really dress the kids up and they're not going to get overheated.
Oh yeah, it'll be perfect for costumes. You'll be fine. Yeah, temperatures are going to be on the cool side, so no issues at all. If anything, you might have to add a jacket on top of your costume depending on what it looks like.
And that's a lot of fun. But it's 2020, so what fun is there, right? Someone also said, Steven said, I feel like record snowfall is coming in 2020. Steven. Oh,
no, don't wish that upon us.
Come on, Steven, we've been through enough.
But record as in from last year? Yeah, because last year we got 0, right? Like trace amounts of snow. So I could go for that. If we're going to get another trace amount of snowfall, that'd be great.
Yeah, I'm fine with flurries. I'm okay with that. Yeah, just melt as soon as it hits the ground and I'm happy. I've just made a lot of people upset. I apologize. But
I'm a fan.
All right, thanks for weighing in. We'll have another conversation coming up momentarily, but first let's get to some headlines this morning. Vice President Mike Pence will stay on the campaign trail even as his chief of staff tested positive for COVID-19. Last night, Vice President was in Kinston, North Carolina for a Make America Great Again rally. Tomorrow, the Vice President will campaign at PTI Airport here in Greensboro. The gates open at 10:30 in the morning. The rally will start at 12:30. The Biden-Harris campaign will also be in the Triad hosting a campaign event today. The husband of Democratic Vice Presidential nominee Senator Kamala Harris will stop in Winston-Salem. Doug Emhoff will meet with local leaders to help encourage early voting. That event gets underway at noon.
Well, it is the last full week to vote early in North Carolina. Early voting locations will be open through Halloween for anyone who wants to vote in person. If you want to vote by mail, you do need to request a ballot by tomorrow evening at 5. Counting both mail-in and in-person ballots, so far more than 3 million North Carolinians have voted. A new CBS election poll shows the race for the White House in North Carolina is a very, very tight one right now. Democratic presidential nominee Joe Biden grew his lead to 4 points among likely voters, up from the 2-point advantage he held over President Trump back in September. But the CBS News poll has a 4.1 margin of error. So that means this race is still considered a toss-up and really could go either way.
Well, if you're heading anywhere this morning, you want to listen up about this road closure in Greensboro. Wendover Avenue remains closed near Yanceyville Street due to a water main break. It's closed from Cridland Road to Church Street while crews make repairs. This is near Cone Health Hospital, the main campus. Avoid the area if you can this morning.
So we started the Good Morning Show and we wanted to see what you had to say about this conversation. And it's really getting a lot of people talking about holiday shopping right now. Stace, take it away.
Yeah, so a new survey says that 1 out of 4 people are completely done already with their holiday shopping. I'm not one of those people, but it could be due to the early holiday sales that a lot of retailers have rolled out in October, like Amazon Prime Day, and then also Best Buy has some deals as well as Target. So this morning we want to know, what is the status of your holiday shopping? Are you already done? Have you not started yet? Or you've only gotten a few gifts? Well, let me show you this. Monica texted in this morning. She said she is already done. She did all of her shopping online. And check this out. Not only is she done shopping, but she's done wrapping everything too. She is just a trooper this year. She should be the queen of Christmas for already having everything done.
I thought I was the Christmas queen, but I have been humbled.
Been demoted from that.
I don't know about a demotion, but I've been humbled.
No. You're still the queen too.
I choose my words wisely. But a lot of people on Facebook ringing in and saying that they have not done a lot. I asked this on my Facebook page. Some people said that they went on their beach trip and said they saved that money for Christmas shopping for the kids. There's that comment there from Jenny. V. Davis said, I'm up now doing just that. I don't like to do stuff at the last minute. And Beth said, I'm at least thinking about it. I usually wait until after Halloween to even think about it, LOL. You know, I typically do too, but I figured, with Amazon Prime Day, this is our first full year being Amazon members, so I was like, I'm really taking advantage of these deals, and I did, but I got stuff for like the baby's nursery and like stuff for the kids that they needed like ASAP, Halloween costumes, and I wasn't like thinking like ahead, like Christmas. I was thinking about October, and I saved a lot of money, but I wish I had taken that next step to get ahead on my Christmas shopping list, but there's other deals to be had.
Yeah, this time of year I wonder, do I take advantage of the sales that are in place now, or are there going to be better sales on Thanksgiving, Black Friday? That was what I was up against a few weeks ago. I mentioned that I saw a car seat on sale and I should have bought it then, because now it's back up $100. And so, I'm really hoping that it comes back down again on Black Friday. But yeah, it's just, I think getting ahead and prioritizing, okay, what do I need to buy? What's going to maybe go on sale first? We'll have to see. I have one gift purchased for my child, of course, and that's it. But a list really, I think, helps you stay on track and not overspend or get things that people aren't going to use necessarily. Taran, I know you're waiting for your wife to tell you what she wants.
That's exactly right. And I think I'm one of those people that waits a little bit closer to the last minute. And when I think about it, the more I've just been sitting here thinking this morning is, the people that wait to the very last minute probably get the best deals, but you have to be okay with not being able to find that gift. And if the person that you're supposed to give the gift to is reasonable and they don't get upset that they don't get the gift on the 25th, maybe they don't get it until the 28th, you might get a really good deal. I might have to have a conversation at home about this. This is sounding better and better. Is it worth saving money and not getting the gift on Christmas?
Right.
To me, it is.
Will it be a conversation or will it be a direct order?
Yeah, it'll probably be more of an order. Thankfully,
okay.
She's very forgiving. Thank God, in many ways she's forgiving. But it'll probably be more of a, hey, I want a gift on Christmas. So we'll see what happens. I'll bring it up.
Yeah.
Quietly.
Honey, let us know how it goes.
I will.
All right, Stacy, have you started your shopping yet, by the way?
I've bought one gift for
That's
my
good.
parents. I have my list done and I know what I'm getting everyone, but I haven't actually bought anything yet. I'm actually so proud of my husband. He said he's already gotten my gift. So that's very impressive. I guess that's what happens when you're still kind of newlyweds, right? But a lot of people have said that they have already gotten their shopping done. Joanne said she finished in July. Wow. But Nadine said, nope, not even close to getting started or done. Let's see. Sharon said, only buying one gift for my brother and done. Wanda says, I have my Christmas presents done, but nothing for my son or brother yet. And Nadine says, I want to shop online, but the packages can't come to my house because my son is so nosy, and then he will find the presents I hide.
Yeah, Nadine, how old is your son? Because I wonder if it's like the older they get. Because luckily my children aren't Snoops yet, but I'm wondering when that will stop. Because it will stop, right? So let me know how old your kids are. Oh, Donna said, I miss layaway. You know what? I loved layaways too. You know, pay as you go, you know, kind of, and then pick it up. It was a really neat program. But, you know, the days of that are gone because everything is moved from in the store to online. And I'm not necessarily mad about the online stuff. It is a little bit more convenient.
Yeah,
for
I
me.
agree. Yeah, I agree. My husband is by far the hardest person to buy for. I mean, he buys everything he needs himself, and he's an outdoorsy guy. He loves hunting, fishing, hiking, and half the time I don't know what I'm buying in those departments. So I just am like, here's a Bass Pro Shop gift card. Take care of yourself, and he's all happy about that. So that might just have to do it again.
I know exactly how you feel, not because of my husband, but because of my brother. His name's Cameron. That's all he does is hunt. And so I even texted him. I'm like, hey, what do you and your wife want for Christmas? I was thinking getting a joint gift. And he starts sending me pictures and links to all these things for his bow and arrow. And I'm like, Cameron, no, I'm not buying you that. So yeah, I get it. The outdoor store gift card is always a solid choice.
Yeah, and now your brother's married, so he has to kind of transition to the couple gifts.
Right.
Because what if his
He
wife
doesn't even understand.
Oh, well, I'm not going to say that. But wouldn't you guys rather get a gift that you asked for instead of, you know, someone kind of like pulling it out of thin air and just saying like, oh, you need this. And you're like, really, thank you. But, you know, I don't know. I'd rather give my parents or my husband ideas of things that I want. Right about you guys?
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, I'm just practical. This is what I want. This is cheaper. This is more expensive. You choose. I really don't care which way you go.
Right.
Actually, I hope you go the cheaper direction in general. So that's me. But my wife and I usually talk about things that we might want, like you were saying, Tracy, just kind of ideas. Maybe you pick between or among these 3 or 4, and I'll be surprised by which one of the 4 you pick. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, that's a good happy medium. That's a good idea, Triad. I have to file that in the back pocket.
So by the way, Nadine says her children are 12, 9, and 7. She says it gets worse as they get older. So I said, that's what I was thinking. I bet they are great detectives at that age. But so looks like you have about 7 years, Megan. And then it's all he's gonna be looking for gifts.
Oh, good, because his one gift that I got him is unwrapped in the sunroom. I figure he doesn't really know the difference right now, so I'm just going to keep it in the box, put a bow on it, and he'll like the bow better than the gift anyway, so it's fine.
Very smart.
All right, Taran, well, we are playing detective with this forecast because we can't figure out what it's supposed to be doing right now.
Yeah, you're going to have to continue the investigation here for sure because you know, we have a little bit of fall weather here. We have a little bit of spring weather here. We have a little bit of winter weather as well. So temperatures today will end up in the 60s. We have drizzle out there right now. The drizzle will fade away, but the cloud cover probably going to stick around most of the day. Maybe some sunshine by late afternoon. Tuesday is looking like the best day this week. I think we'll see partly sunny skies, highs in the mid to upper 70s, and then rain chances go up late in the week. That clears out just in time for the holiday weekend. That's looking pretty good there with highs in the 50s and the 60s and lots of sun.
There's like this pattern of it being warmer during the midweek and then cooling down somewhat for the weekend. Although Saturday was really warm, but you know, this Saturday it's going to be like 20 degrees colder. So it's kind of like, what's going on?
Way different.
Yeah.
Yeah, just be ready for everything. Layers are key this time of year in North Carolina.
All right, well, thanks for joining us on After GMS. We've had some great conversations, and wow, tomorrow we will be exactly 1 week away from Election Day. So finally we'll stop talking about elections. Can you believe it?
Maybe, although.
Oh yeah, maybe.
It could take a while to get those results in, so
maybe.
We'll see.
Well, it will be the beginning of the end. How about that? All right, we'll see you guys next week. We'll see you guys tomorrow for After GMS. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon.